Alrighty, YouTube, it's your boy Zxous, and we are back with another Goddess of Victory Nikke video. Now, if you guys you guys are wondering why I'm so giddy right now, it's because we did it. We ended up being trained with NAGA and Ether. We ended up beating it with an SR character, right? Obviously, our main DPS A2 and Modernia, and we had Noise as the secondary burst 2 unit because she has a taunt and does increase her max HP, but we ended up beating it, right? Very good team. It works consistently. This is the second time we did end up beating it. I wanted to beat it 2 times and then record the video rather than beating it once and then saying, oh, da 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 da, and then thing. We're gonna do it again in this video so you guys have some actual proof and stuff like that. Right, 3 times the charm. But this is the team, right? So we're able to beat it because, again, right, you guys gotta remember, NAGA is a massive damage dealer supporter, right? Like, she has a massive buff when it comes to that attack buff, right? She just gives a massive attack buff. So again, A2 handles train very easily as well. So you're probably going to need A2 specifically for this one, if you want me to be honest with you, because A2's whole thing is destroying parts. Literally, that's like her whole thing, literally. Okay, we broke that in time. I don't know if we're gonna break this in time, but oh, I mean, she survived anyways, right? Noise survived anyways. So I think we could break this before it goes off, and we did. And then we just break these 2 with A2, and boom. Train, very simple, right? NAGA, Aether, Noise, right? Because remember, I'm gonna show you guys my build as well for anybody wondering. My Noise is not invested in like that as well, so I don't know if that gives you some type of credibility to it as well. But yeah, obviously my Aether is not built up, right? There's no way I'm building up Aether, right? But you know, I'll show you guys the build in a second, right? Now my Modernia and my A2 are built though, so don't get it twisted for sure. Right, let's just see though. Hopefully we could, because it's gonna come up now. We broke it in time. Perfect. Yeah, so the team works. Yeah, 3 times in a row consistently, it works. I'm gonna show you guys my build, and yeah, this is perfect. That's amazing. That's fantastic. You could beat it with an SR and NAGA. That's the type of, we're gonna take a look at the damage and everything, but it works heavenly, right? I'm gonna show you guys my build, right? This is my specific build, so it might not just work for anybody. It might just work for me, but there's no question, if it's working with Aether, who's just giving us a shield, imagine what it's gonna do with someone like Tia, right? If Aether's just giving us a shield, that's all Aether's giving us, just a shield. Imagine someone like Tia who's giving us the shield and also increasing our attack even more, right? This just called common sense, but it works, right? NAGA also has the pierce effect and stuff like that, so she did a pretty decent amount of damage as a burst 2 buffer. But yeah, Modernia carried. A2 is fantastic for, handling the bosses and stuff like that. And then in terms of having us heal, again, if you guys watching my video, my A2 video, I told you guys my NAGA is less invested than my A2, but she's going to be able to keep her above 40% for a decent amount of the match, right? And with someone like Noise who's also healing, by the time Noise uses her burst skill, we should be back at full HP with A2. So when it comes to train, we're just cycling between these 2, right? But it does work heavenly. Let me show you guys my build and we can go back in there a couple times, maybe 2 more times, just so you guys see. So I just gave her random gear, right? So she can do a bit more damage. All level 1 skills, Resilience Cube, right? Resilience Cube on my A2, 877, and then full overload gear with charge damage, charge speed, max amp capacity, charge damage, or crit damage and charge damage, and then max amp capacity and charge speed with just level 3 boots. And then my Modernia, full level 10 skills, full overload ammo capacity, crit damage, hit rate, ammo capacity, charge speed, which is useless, and then the crit rate, and then obviously attack and ammo capacity, right? With resilient, or with the wingman cube as well. With NAGA, Resilience Cube, 556, full overload gear. This is not necessary, but attack percentage, crit rate, defense, charge damage, crit damage, and then crit rate. And then my Noise just has level 0 gear, right? Even if I gave her, leveled up gear, we could do more damage and stuff like that. I can even upgrade it a bit more, right? More damage, heck, right? Resilience Cube, 445, and then this is the gear, right? Just simple T, Tetra, supporter gear. So it's great, right? There's options. This is the first time I'm actually beating it with an SR character, right? And it's not even because the SR character is doing something. She's actually just helping NAGA give us full capabilities, right? Now, again, it's still on and off, and that's why it's going to be 10 times better with someone like Tia, because with Tia's, you're going to have the buff every time. With Aether, or with Ether, I guess her name is, we're only going to have it up like on and off essentially. So there's no question schoolgirls are gonna like dominate train as well, right? I don't know if we broke that one in time. No, definitely not. I was not attacking it in time. That was my fault. That's nobody else's fault but me, Zxous. Me. That was my fault. I was not attacking that in time, right? Obviously, if I'm not attacking it in time, then that's, you know, it's not gonna work, right? So you gotta, you know, focus and attack. But yeah, there's no question with schoolgirls it's gonna work heavenly, because I mean, if it's working with this team, why wouldn't it work with schoolgirls? Okay, so that went off. Oh, we broke it in time, right? It's gonna go for Noise because she taunts, but her max HP is increased, right? So that's the good thing about Noise. She taunts and her max HP is increased, so they're not gonna hurt her, and then boom, right? You guys can see that we didn't even cover. I let Noise take all that damage, but because again, her max HP is increasing, we're gonna cook. And then again, when it comes to this phase, this is quite simple. Handle the bombs. We're gonna use A2's burst skill again, and then by the time we use A2's burst skill again, explosion radius is going to be increased, so any bombs that come back there, you're gonna see blows up, right? That's why I say A2 is probably the best DPS for train, because her whole thing like just destroys the train with ease too, right? So that's the real reason behind everything, in my opinion, but that's just me personally, right? Then boom, train, and we are able to beat it again. We can do it one more time just so you guys have one more like confirmation, right? So you guys don't think this is a fluke or anything like that, but it works. A2 is a new unit. Aether is free, and what's her name? NAGA's, you know, out right now. Modernia is probably the only character you might not have. If you want to use Scarlet or another better DPS, you can as well. And then obviously with Noise, you probably want to have Noise or someone who can stay alive, like a burst 1 character, obviously, because they're both on 40-second cooldowns, right? But again, we're able to beat it with ease, right? That's crazy. Train with Naga only. And again, with Tia, it's gonna be even better. Tia taunts as well, and then increases her cover, right? Like the cover damage, or like cover HP, my bad. So it's gonna work perfectly. Schoolgirls are definitely, I'm telling you, like, I'm replacing bunny girls with schoolgirls. And that doesn't, don't let that comment I just said make you guys want to summon for these characters. Me personally, schoolgirls are just like gonna be over bunny girls. It is what it is. I can't do anything about it. But yeah, Noise is not gonna take any damage, right? We're gonna have Modernia's burst skill. Turns destroyed. These turns already took a big amount of damage from A2, because remember, every time A2 uses a full charge, she does increase damage to parts. Fantastic, right? I have another showcase of Anise. I'm probably gonna have the train showcase up before that Anise showcase, really, because this is like something that people need to see. So I might have this up before the A2 showcase as well. But this is perfection. This is great. This is, the fact that this actually works is beautiful. Right now, again, this could just be because of my given setup, so just take this with a grain of salt. Realistically, it could be all because of my current setup, but try it out yourself and let me know what you guys think, right? Your boy has to try out everything under the sun. Your boy has to make sure you guys are good when you're pulling these characters, right? So clearly, as you see, if you have this exact team, you don't need Teal to be trained. Clearly, I mean, if you have the build and the train and stuff like that, then sure, right? But I think you would invest into Modernia. I think you would invest into A2, especially how good they are, right? But now we have everything going, and then boom, like just you fool! Yo, is this my new train team? Buddy Girls who? Naga alone, by the way. Buddy Girls who? You guys let me know what you think. It's your boy Zxous. This is gonna be the next video. I'm out, bro. Peace.